Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 from msflights.net and I'm here today to touch on another little bit of flight planning and loading your flight plan into your simulator today. In previous episodes you've seen us creating some of the tools I recommend for creating a flight plan, and now I just want to go through, so if you're going to be partaking in some of the fantastic group flights that happen very often, as you can probably see from the screen here, at msflights.net, you can actually download the flight plan, feel comfortable putting it in and installing it and running it and joining it in your aircraft. Alright, so as an example today, what we're going to use is this little one here, because we're going to be using Steam Edition, of course. Though these rules are perfectly applicable to Box Edition as well. So in here, we're going to click on that one here. So it's a Steam Edition flight, flight in the land of the long white cloud, aka New Zealand. So this flight's coming up very shortly. You can see now a lot of these group flights, pretty much all of them, will have some form of flight plan made available to you for you to download. So what you can do is you can see here that the flight plan is now available. Yay! And we can just click on the link here and it'll take us to where we need to go to download the flight plan. Alrighty, so here we are. We're in the link there. Now, as you can see here, as you know from before, the PLN file. PLN is the file type that you need for a flight plan that FSX can read. So we're going to be doing the Steam Edition one. So what we're going to do is we're going to click. I'm going to highlight there. We're going to download. Alright, so now you can always see there's already the PLN formats. We don't have to unzip it or anything like that. So we're going to go Save As. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be saving it to our Flight Simulator X Steam Edition file. So this will just be in your Documents folder. Now if you do just have a install of just a Steam Edition, or if you want to use it for Boxed Edition, you'll just put it in your Flight Simulator X files directory. But if you're only dual install like I am, of FSX and Steam Edition side by side, you'll need to put it in the Steam Edition files if you want to be able to use it in Steam Edition. So we're going to jump into that folder there. We've got our plan, PLN file, fantastic, and we go save. There we go, and bang, it is downloaded. Fantastic. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the simulator, we're going to load that up, and I'm going to show you two ways of loading it up on this episode today. Alrighty, so and here we are. Now, as you would have seen in my previous episode, as I said, talking about doing the flight planning for beginners, we're using things like tools like Plan G. If you can load it in pre-flight by clicking on Flight Planner and then clicking on Load and selecting the flight that you want to load in. So there it is. Alright, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you as well what you can do if you just want to load it up once you're in Sim. So what we're going to do is we're going to get something other than the trike, I think. Alright, let's have a look. Let's go for, what was the group flight suggested that we look at Cessna 172, didn't it? So let's have a look. We've got, yeah, we'll do a 172, there we are. Alright, so we've got that in. And let's just load in there. Now, of course, this is going to take us to our default scenario. Alright, so let's just put us in our default sort of scenario. So what we can do now is we go up here to where it says Flights. We can go Flight Planner, so we get the same window that we saw before. And we go Load the flight that we want. There it is. Okay. Now, the only drawback of doing it this way is that you can't actually select then where you want to spawn. So you have to spawn on whatever runway or position was already started as part of the flight plan. So you can't actually enable yourself to land to a specific start a specific parking spot, which is a bit of a shame, but as I said, it is the other way to do it. Alright, so we'll just go here, and then we go yes, of course, otherwise we're going to be flying halfway around the world to try and get to our starting point. Alrighty, so we're you can see we're here in the 172, and then what we'll do is we'll bring up and you'll see that our GPS flight plan is already loaded in, which is really, really cool. Oop, zoom out. So yeah, it's really helpful to have all that done. So we've got our GPS flight plan loaded in, ready to go, so we don't have to worry about faffing around or anything like that. So yeah, as I said, it's a different way of doing the flight plan. Just make it nice and easy. So as I said, if you're going to be joining some of the group flights, please just make sure you check the thread and grab the flight plan if there is one. The flight leads go to a lot of work to actually sort of be able to create these and provide these for you. So highly recommend that you make use of all their fantastic work, and it makes your life and theirs a lot easier for the future as well. Alright folks, well that's me done for today. Thanks for joining in once again. This is another short little tutorial on adding in your flight plan to your flight. Don't forget, as always, head on over to msflights.net and join us on our website and of course on our TeamSpeak. We'll join for all our fun times in simulator skies, as well as of course put all these wonderful skills you're learning to good use as part of our group flights. Alright folks, well thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget, as I said, stay tuned with us here on the YouTube channel for MS Flights, and also you can check out the website msflights.net, and of course our TeamSpeak, which is also msflights.net is the TeamSpeak 3 address. Alright folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.